Hello and welcome to the Herbal Education Desk. You're here with Jason Ott. Today we will be talking about dandelion. We're going to do a little flipping back and forth, quite literally. My dandelion is a 50-50 blend of dandelion root and dandelion leaf, or the flowering part of dandelion. I prefer to have both. The flower, the leaf, is going to be more towards our cardiovascular system. It is going to work as a stronger diuretic, a stronger bitter, and it is a stronger nourishing or tonic-based herb. Dandelion root is going to have more of an affinity for our cardiovascular system, and it is a stronger alternative. And what that means is it's going to assist our body, specifically our liver and our kidneys and our digestive tract, from getting rid of metabolic waste that is built up. This could be old undigested food. This could be inflammation from some disease you're dealing with. This could be what they call the zombie cells, the old cells from our organs that are slowly dying off, which all of us have that. It will help get it out of your body, so the organs and the blood is cleaner. So we're going to go back and forth a little bit between the two. So dandelion leaf is a cardiovascular tonic, as to where the root is digestive. I might have said that backwards earlier on. It's a cooling and drying, and it has a stimulating diuretic effect. The leaf does. Okay. So when you think of the cardiovascular system drives lymphatic fluid, drives the blood through our body. A lot of when we have lymphedema and we have fluid building up, we need some assistance. Not only to move that fluid, but to help the organs that are responsible for getting rid of it to get rid of it. So when you look at the kidneys helping the urinary tract get rid of waste, when you look at the liver helping the digestive system get rid of waste, think dandelion. Those sensitive to daisy, that's one of the biggest things that you got to avoid from a safety issue with dandelion. If you're talking about the leaf, dandelion root now, okay? Dandelion root, about the only thing you need to watch out for is either bowel blockages. I mean, that's a big one for just about anything you got going on. Usually if you got a bowel blockage, you don't feel good to begin with. But gallstones. So because dandelion root is such a strong digestive tonic, it will stimulate bile production. It'll give your body the nutrients to make stronger bile, but it'll stimulate the liver and the gallbladder to release it. So there's a potential, if someone has a very sluggish gallbladder or has had problems over the years, that it could push through and push out stones or gallstones. I personally never experienced it with any people I've ever worked with, but it is marked in the literature as a possibility, so you need to be aware of it. Both are very cooling, both are bitter, and dandelion root is a very strong prebiotic. So the root itself, just like burdock, just like chicory root, they're rich in prebiotics, which, what does that mean? It means you got healthy gut bacteria and healthy bacteria that's living in your organs and in your digestive tract. If you could imagine a prebiotic being gas and those healthy organisms being the fire, it's like throwing gas on a fire. So if you're trying to rebalance your microbiome, in addition to detox the body, this is going to help. So it's going to help purge, it's going to help the organs responsible for purging waste to do it better. And then it's also going to help encourage the overgrowth of healthy microbes to prevent something from ever happening again. Like I said, daisy family, but otherwise very safe to put next to medications. We have no contraindications with herbs on hand. Obviously, anything can happen, so you got to make sure you're healthy enough. So talk with your doctor, but there's no known repeatable contraindications with it. It is finally an herb that I find very helpful for two things: stabilizing blood health. That is a very wide and vague statement, because that could be anything from cholesterol to blood pressure to blood sugar to electrolyte issues, to waste issues. Waste meaning issues as far as microorganisms, or if you have a high amount of environmental toxins, glyphosate, pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, this is one of the many herbs that can work to help remove that from your body. So there's not too many that do a good job of it, but I think dandelion, burdock root, those are two that do a really good job of getting environmental toxins out of the liver, out of the digestive tract, and helping us to be healthier again. Especially when it comes to our heart, that's a pretty big deal. So I would check out dandelion root, dandelion leaf, dandelion flower. Look into it. It's not just a weed, and it's ironic that it is one of the highest sprayed weeds, and it actually does a great job of getting those same pesticides right back out of our body. So check out dandelion. You won't regret it. One of my favorites.